Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell again here today. Time for another Sunday Funday video. Hope everybody had a wonderful week. Last week I told you about my Uncle JR and how he fit the grandfather role for me because I never knew either one of my grandfathers. And I got to thinking about one of the videos that Randy Travis makes in the song He Walked on Water. If you haven't watched that video, I encourage you to listen to that song and watch that video. It's Randy Travis, He Walked on Water. The old man portrayed in that video reminds me so much of my Uncle JR. It almost brings tears to my eyes every time I hear the song or definitely see the video. And with that, I thought I'd share another story about my Uncle JR when he was down on Owens Ranch. This particular story I've heard told many times. I was not there. Like I said, my brother Al got to spend many summers down there working the ranch and just helping JR and Sammy on the ranch, and also had our cousin with them. And so one evening when Al and our cousin and JR, they decided that JR said, let's go down to the bow. Pecan bow ran through the back of the property and said, let's go down the bow because I think I know where there's a big old yellow cat held up underneath the bank. And so he did a little noodling, and nowadays it's legal. Back then it wasn't legal. So they get into the hole of water, and Uncle JR starts reaching back in the bank, and he can feel that yellow cat, and he knows he's in there. And so he has my cousin and my brother Al take a seine and kind of hold each end of the seine up against the bank with a little slack there, so that should that yellow cat come out, they can trap him in and hold him in the seine. And so Uncle JR, he knew it was there, like I'd already said, and he said, all right, boys, I'm going to get him. So he takes a deep breath, and he goes under, and he grabs that yellow cat by the gills. And my brother Al says he come up one time with just a gurgling and a spitting, and he said, I got him, boys, and said he's holding both hands just this wide apart, as wide as my Uncle JR's body was. I got him. He went back underwater. That old yellow cat took him back underwater. He said a little bit later, JR come back out again. I've got him, boys. I got him. And he's holding on to him. And that time, boom, that cat broke free of my Uncle JR. And that yellow cat hit that seine and put a hole in the seine this big. Didn't even slow him down. He just went right through it like it was butter. And so, needless to say, they gave up on him. Went back to the house that evening. And, of course, we didn't know it. Good old West Texas thunderstorm came through the country, like you guys back home have been experiencing this week. And Pecan Bayou rose, it started running, and the old yellow cat moved on down the bayou, and they didn't get another shot at him. But that's a story that I've heard told many times, and I can see that happening with my Uncle JR, like I told you last week. Growing up on a ranch, if they needed food, he was going to get it, and it didn't matter what season it was. And if he even meant noodling a big yellow cat out from underneath the bank. Hey guys, y'all have a wonderful week. Remember, y'all be sweet. I'll be pretty. I love you, and God bless.